Hi, Mike from the Royal Montana family. Today I'm going to show you how to replace the wiper plates on a Tesla Model S. Let's go! So on our last trip to Seaside, Oregon, we needed to use the windshield wipers for the first time since we bought the car, and we found out that the wiper plates are not good at all. They left streaks all over the windshield and it was hard to drive like that. We definitely need new wiper plates. I looked them up online on Tesla's website, but they're out of stock, and Costco had a sale for these plates here. They're the Michelin brand, and instead of like $9.99, they're $3 off a piece, so they're like $6.99 a piece, which is really cheap. I've used this brand before from Costco on other cars and it worked out fine. Tesla does sell the Bosch wiper plate, and that is what is currently on this car as well. But we're gonna put these on, and I'm hoping these have the correct adapters with them, which that may be questionable. I don't know. We'll find out. So to do this, we first gotta tap on controls, which brings this screen up right here. And then we go to service right there. And then on service, we have wiper service mode. And let's see here. If I swipe this over, you can see the wipers are coming up. So that's where we need to be in order to replace the wiper plates. Now let's go outside and see if these plates will fit. So looking at the blades, you can tell this blade here on the driver's side is much longer than the blade on the passenger side, which means you will have to buy two different blades. So you cannot buy a pair of the same length. And so according to the chart at Costco, the Michelin chart there, we need a 28-inch blade for the driver's side, and it said a 17-inch blade for the passenger side, which could be about right. I found that others actually list an 18-inch blade for the passenger side. So if I actually take the Tesla part number and Google it, most blades that come up for the passenger side are 18 inches, but Michelin lists a 17-inch. So we'll see if they fit. Ready to go. We got the two wiper plates. We got a rack that we will need here shortly. You'll see why. So these arms only come up so far and they do not lock in place. So you got to hold them while you're taking the blade off. So we're going to do the driver's side blade first. Got to have our rack right here. The Bosch blades are a little tricky to get off. They're actually latched up here. But in order to unlatch this, you also kind of got to press these in. Once I get it off, I can show you how it's supposed to work. There's a little tab here and on the other side. And so if you can squeeze them together, press the top down. And then work it out. Okay, and then we need the rack right there. So this is a bit tricky and yeah, not too easy to do, but so here you can see there's the two tabs, and I can grab the two tabs, and if I could nicely bend them up, then you see the top go down, but there's not enough room to get under there and do all that. So if you can squeeze them and kind of bend them up and at the same time press the top down and slide it off, that works. So this is the Bosch blade. We got it off. Now we got the Michelin blade right here. This is a little different. This just slides in like that. There we go, it locks right there, locked in place, and that's it. Now let's do the passenger side. Now we're doing the passenger side. We got our rack handy, the new blades up there. Same thing as on the driver's side. We got the little thingy that latches on top, and basically we should grab the bottom and press up on it, and if you press in on the same time at the top there and wiggle a little bit, you can get it out. get our rack right there. So same deal as the other blade. And now the new blade, same exact adapter is already on there, just as we need. And let's see if we can get this one in. There we go, it latched up there. And it's fixed. There we go. So now the last thing we need to do is get it out of service mode again. To get it back out of wiper service mode again, we tap controls, go to service, and then there's our wiper service mode. Let's see here. There we go. Now they're back in their normal position. If you're just about to drive anyway, you don't necessarily have to do that. Let me put it back into wiper service mode. There we go. So we can fire the car up, and you can see the wipers are still up there. Now I'm going to put it in drive. There we go. Now they're back in park position, and wiper service mode is off as well. So you don't necessarily have to go back into the menu to put it out of service mode. So by far the trickiest part of this whole thing is getting the blades off if you have these Bosch blades on there. So that obviously depends on what blades are on there at the time when you replace them. And so these Bosch are kind of tricky to get off. The Michelins, you just press the top in, they're easier to get off. That said, it totally depends on the brand of blade you have on there. Also, the new blades, it totally depends on the brand of blade you purchased, if the correct adapter is on there already, or if you have to switch out an adapter. In our case, with these Michelin brands from Costco, these blades, they had the correct adapter on there, and they would just slide on nicely, no problem at all. So this is relatively easy to do. You can get this done in probably 10 minutes or less, depending on the blades you have. Like I said, the Bosch blade is a little tricky to get off. That may take a little more time taking it off, but the Michelin blades go on super nice. So, but in about 10 minutes or less, you can replace your wiper blades on your Tesla Model S. So if you have gotten any decent information out of this, please give us a thumbs up. Maybe share this video with your friends and family, somebody else that's interested in it, or just share it with anybody, even if they're not interested in it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.